And milestone number 3 is limits. You are setting a time limit. Put a date on it. That creates incredible momentum. Movement creates motivation, and motivation leads to momentum. So what would change in your life if you had a step-by-step framework to help you think differently, especially during transition, loss, or major change? So we are talking about developing an empowering mindset, and this is so very important in building a foundation when you are going through change, when you are going through transition, when you are setting goals, when you are stepping into a future that you haven't fully seen yet. And I truly believe that it all starts in the mind. Over the next few days, I'm going to be taking you through my 10 milestones that I think are vitally important for developing an empowering mindset. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the 10 milestones, and then I'm going to break down the first 3 for you today. So before we get started, welcome back to my channel. I'm Letitia Iona. I'm a faith-based women's life coach, and I teach women how to thrive, not just survive, in the midst of life's challenges. If you have been encouraged by these videos, I want you to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already so you don't miss a video, and share this video with a lady who you think would be encouraged by these messages. So let's get into these 10 milestones. I am so excited. First one is mindset homework. It is for introspective check-in. L is for time limit. E is evaluate. S, share wins and losses. T, track your progress. O, ongoing accountability. N, never stop. E, encouragement and weekly celebrations. And stay honest. Now, if you focus on these 10 milestones just a little bit every day, that's where you're going to see real lasting change. So just a little background on how I came up with these 10 milestones. So a couple of years ago, I was really wanting to drop some weight, and I work very well in a group. And so I sent out an email to all the teachers at the school where I teach music and said, hey, I'm starting this group. It's going to be 8 weeks. I think it was 6 to 8 weeks. It was leading up into the last 6 or 8 weeks of school into the summer. And so I invited whoever wanted to be a part, and we were going to create this weight loss group. And it ended up being 5 women, including myself, who joined this group. And as I was preparing, I was like, okay, I created this and I'm leading this group, so I need to give these women something so that they would be successful. And that's how I came up with these 10 milestones. I took the ladies through each milestone every week, or a different milestone every week. At the end of this weight loss challenge, collectively, we lost 35 pounds, and it was fantastic. And even now, most of the women in the group have gone beyond and lost tons more weight. It's so amazing to see. So milestone number 1, mindset homework. This is by far the most important of all the milestones. Mindset homework comes from Psalms 23:7 that says, for as a man or woman thinketh in his heart, so is he. So when developing an empowering mindset, the first 2 things you must do is determine your why and then create daily affirmations. So let's talk about determining your why. Your why is what you are trying to accomplish this thing for. It's the thing that you're going to come back to when you feel discouraged, disappointed, and you just feel like things aren't going as planned. You're going to come back to, why do I want this thing? If it's, I want to lose 50 pounds in the next 6 months, why? Well, I want to feel better in my skin. I want to fit in my clothes better. I am taking blood pressure medicine and I want to get off blood pressure medicine. I just feel better when I'm moving my body and exercising and eating better. I want to be able to play on the floor with my kids or my grandkids, whatever the case may be. It could be, I'm tired of being in this difficult situation and it's affecting every aspect of my life, mentally, emotionally, physically. and I'm tired. I can't do it anymore, and I want to be healthier overall. So determine your why. That's the thing you're going to go back to. Daily affirmations. I love daily affirmations. Daily affirmations are speaking things over yourself that may not be so, but you are believing them for your life. I recommend starting with 5 and getting up to 10. 10 things that you can read to yourself. You could put it somewhere in your car or on your bathroom mirror, something that you can look at every day that you are saying to yourself, such as, I am empowered, I am strong, I can overcome any obstacle that comes my way, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Another tip is get your affirmations from scripture, because those are true promises that God has made for us. I am able to provide for my family. I am healing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Anything that you want to believe about yourself. So many times we get stuck in false narratives that have just stayed with us for years and years, and daily affirmations breaks those false narratives and sets you up for success. Milestone number 2, introspective check-in. Romans 12:2 tells us to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So when you are checking in, you are checking in with your heart, you are checking in with your mind, and making sure that you are emotionally and mentally where you need to be to keep going. So I created 4 questions that you can ask yourself every single week. So say you start setting specific goals for your life on Sunday. So the following Sunday, you're going to check in with yourself and you're going to ask yourself these 4 questions. Question number 1, how did I do this week? Simply just sit in that question. How did I do with my weight loss? How did I do for finding a new job? Number 2, what surprised you? Well, I was really surprised that when I called my lawyer, it just left me really down and depressed, and I just laid in bed and ate ice cream for the rest of the day. I was really surprised that I was able to get 10,000 steps in every day. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Anything like that. Something that surprised you. Number 3, what was the most challenging? Ooh, girl, they had so many little birthday parties and gatherings, and the workroom was full of all these yummy foods, and it was really hard to resist, but I overcame. It was challenging, but I overcame. Or, I had to deal with my ex, or I had to deal with my soon-to-be ex in relationship to the kids, or talking about medical insurance or something like that. And it was really, really hard, and I just felt terrible after talking to them. Whatever it is, whatever that was challenging, you want to make a mental note of that. Then number 4, what do you want to work on next week? So you've gone through 1 through 3, and now you're like, okay, instead of just going and talking to my ex, I'm going to mentally prepare. I am going to pray. I'm going to call my best friend, and she's going to hype me up and get me ready and get my mindset ready to deal with my ex. This week, I didn't make 10,000, but I did make 5. So my goal is going to be to get 6,000 this week, or 7,000 steps. I'm going to start meal prepping. I'm going to give myself 2 or 3 hours at the beginning of the week to just meal prep so that I have better food to take to lunch. I'm reaching for healthier snacks. Anything like that. These 4 questions and this introspective check-in really helps you to become more aware instead of reactive. And when you are more aware, you empower yourself. When you're aware that this particular thing is difficult for you, or it was hard for you, or you didn't respond the best way, now you're taking accountability of yourself. You're checking in with yourself. Okay, this thing was too hard for me. Working an 8-hour shift, then going to see my lawyer, then going to the gym, too much. I gotta break it down. And then milestone number 3 is limits. You are setting a time limit. Put a date on it. That creates incredible momentum. Movement creates motivation, and motivation leads to momentum. So I want to, if you're moving, I want to have my kitchen packed up by Friday. Time limit, okay? You're setting your mind towards that thing, that goal. I want to lose 50 pounds in 6 months. Simple. Okay? Yeah. I want to have 3 meals made by the time I'm done meal prepping on Monday evening. Set little goals, put a time limit, and it'll get you charged up. Your mind will be ready for it. You're checking in with your why. You're checking in with your daily affirmations. I will be breaking down the next 7 milestones. Now, I'm not going into great depth with these. If you are interested in applying these 10 milestones to your life and you would like to work with me one-on-one, go to my website, Letitia Iona Studios, and book a call with me. And I would love to sit down and take you through these milestones and set you up for success. So, call to action. Which of the first 3 milestones do you need to start this week? Mindset homework, introspective check-in, or setting a time limit? Maybe you already have your why. Maybe you already have affirmations. But maybe you're just going week to week, day to day, and you're not checking in with yourself. So maybe you need to work on that. Or maybe you don't have any dates. You're just hoping for the best, hoping you're going to lose that weight, hoping you're going to eventually find a new place or a new job, whatever the case may be, but you haven't put a date on it. So go ahead and drop in the comments below which one of these 3 would you like to start working on today. If this video helped you, gave you some motivation, gave you some encouragement, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button so you never miss a video, and share it with another lady who would be encouraged by this message. Until next time, bye.